Right, let's get this war started then. No reason to wait. First of all, you're gonna want to take a look at what your claim is, because if you get a province that's really easy to siege, then you're gonna get the war goal earlier. So Torzok in this case, because well, it's pretty damn close. Declaring a day 1 war, since this is a subjugation CB, so I can do it without any stab it, and it's gonna stop them from having any allies. So let's get this show on the road. Right, so as Muscovy, you start with a really good leader, so you're gonna want to take advantage of that. Second of all, well, you have a lot of vassals, so this war should really be easy to win, but that's not the point. The point is just to show the general tactics when you're going to war, just really basic stuff. So I'm not going into a really hard war to win, like say, I don't know, Saxony versus Austria or something ridiculous like that. Now, you're going to want to make sure that attach this unit is checked so that your allies can join in battle. And yeah, well, this war's already won. In hindsight, I might have wanted to pick a bit of a more difficult country. Right, so I set some units to build before I even started recording, and you're going to want to send them straight to your war goal and siege it as fast as you can, and outside of that, just carpet siege. There is no reason not to. At least, in this case, there's no reason not to. You wouldn't want to carpet siege if the enemy still has a big army, but I already wrecked their army, so it doesn't matter. And when you're down to just a few units, instead of sending them all over the place to siege, you're going to want to just walk around with them and loot and kill enemy armies. How looting works is that every time you walk in a province that isn't right next to one of your own provinces, you're going to steal money that is equivalent to the province's base tax. On top of that, there's going to be some negative modifiers. Let's see, more attrition plus taxes, and it's harder to recruit stuff. So on top of getting money, you're hurting them even more than by just sieging it. So you're going to want to keep a looting party at all times for that very reason. Yeah, I'll take it. Now, in this war in particular, this is Novgorod. They're really easy to take over, so the whole walk around and smash enemy stacks tactics doesn't work, but it's not needed. You can actually carpet siege them really early. It's just when I said you're going to want to not carpet siege, just ignore that for this war in particular. Just keep it in mind if you're fighting a foe that's actually tough. And I think it's about time to play the waiting game. Yeah, it's time to play the waiting game. Oops. Come on, sieges. Ooh, you're also going to want to rival them, because that makes the peace deal better for you. And ideally, you're going to want to rival them before you even start the war, because if you have them rivaled, then you get more prestige from battles. Another thing to mention is that you don't want to take a lot of cavalry in your army. You're going to want a fair bit, just not a lot. Maybe 40 to 45% cavalry. Anything more, and well, for one, you're not going to be able to afford it, but more importantly, if you're playing as a nation that isn't Eastern or Muslim, you're going to get a penalty for having too much cavalry. In the case of Eastern, it's 60% cavalry, that's the max. In the case of Western, 50, Muslim 80, I think Chinese is also 50. I don't know what New World is, but New World doesn't have access to cavalry to begin with, so that's kind of pointless. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm just going to finish this war, and that's it, really. And there we go, war over. Return diplomat. And sue for peace. Right, I don't know if you noticed, but they got alliance with Lithuania, and you don't want that, because you don't want to fight Lithuania in the next war against them. There's no reason to fight Lithuania. So, here's a tip. You can release Finland, and then you can get Finland from Novgorod for free by vassaling, by making them your vassal. So that's going to save you some aggressive expansion. You really want to do that. Next, you're going to want to take Ingermanland, and you're going to want to take your war goal, obviously, and then, well, the cheap stuff. So let's see, too expensive. How about this? No. Yeah, here we go. That's perfect. That looks about right. So yeah, that's my peace deal. And this is not gonna piss off anyone that matters. So there's really no reason to go for anything else. Here we go. That's a war won. Now, what I mentioned about Finland and releasing them is that, well, first of all, you're gonna want to core everything, but look, that's 1 and that's 1, 2 base stacks, so that's 4 base stacks. You're saving about 100 administrative points by releasing them. That might not seem like a lot, but it does matter in the long run, and more importantly, that's 3 provinces. That is 45 aggressive expansion, and it's right next to Sweden, so you would have pissed them off. And as you can see, War of Swedish Independence. If they win, that will be someone you have to deal with. And I don't actually know how often they win, but they're pretty strong, and I'd just rather not take the risk. Now, as for Finland, you just wanna... Is that Finland? No, that's Georgia. I don't care about Georgia. Offer an alliance. Send your troops back home while you're at it. Oh yeah, that's the other advantage, Finland. It's gonna give you a Western nation that likes you, and if you have a Western nation that likes you, then you get the Western Arms Trade event. Right. Either way, you just do that, wait until you can offer vassalization, and voila. There we go. That's your opening move as Muscovy. Well, at least that's my opening move.